Hi there, I'm Emily, and I'm going to teach you my process for writing a character for film. I know for me, coming up with an entire character from a blank page is probably one of the hardest aspects of writing, maybe even the entire filmmaking process. There are so many places to start, but don't be intimidated. Take my own character, Ossipity, for example. Before they embarked on their adventures through outer space as the protagonist of a television pilot, they just started out as a name. There's no right or wrong way to create a character. These steps can be taken in any order. Maybe you have an entire character formed already, but no idea what to call them. Or maybe you just have a name in mind, but nobody to claim it. In the case of my character, Ossipity, it was the latter. I was watching the NASA channel, actually, one day while they were talking about the features of an asteroid, and one of these features was called Ossipity Saxum. Ossipity named after one of the harpies from Greek mythology, and Saxum meaning a very large rock. I thought that would be a great name for a space-themed character, and I kept it in the back of my mind for years. Inspiration for your character's name can come from anywhere. Maybe the character reminds you of somebody close to you, maybe the street sign by your childhood house sticks out in your mind, or maybe your character's background or nationality or ethnicity plays a major role in their life. All of these things can inspire character names. One tip I should mention that I do in my scripts that my peers have found very helpful, especially if you have characters with more complicated names, include a pronunciation guide in your action line after introducing your character. This will prevent people from mispronouncing your character's name throughout the course of your script. Whether you're writing a biography about real humans or a fantasy about animals or aliens, one of the most important things you can do as a character writer is giving your character an aspect of humanity. Something that appeals to your viewers that they can relate to. My character Ossipity works for the bad guy, so naturally he should be unlikable, right? But he and his alien race were written to have a strong capacity for mercy and empathy, which is an emotion everybody can share with them. This aspect of humanity can be anything and come from anywhere. Just one moment of realness early on. Maybe a scene or a line that establishes who this character is and what they believe. They say your main character is a reflection of your audience, so give them a piece of themselves to find in your protagonist. Your character is only as strong as their relationships with the folks around them. What is their relationship with their parents like? Their friends, their partners, do they have siblings? It's important to ensure each personality your character comes into contact with is distinct and different. How do these relationships help further or hinder your protagonist's story? If you're not writing from the point of view of the antagonists themselves, then you're at least going to have that one character whose sole goal is to throw your protagonist off of their journey. One thing that I would probably disagree with most writers is on the topic of your antagonist's motives. Why is the bad guy the bad guy? What made them this way? The truth is, there doesn't have to be a reason. There doesn't have to be this defining moment in your antagonist's life that changed them for the worse. Something I've learned in my writing journey is that it's okay to say that they were just born that way, or that's just the way it is. Leaving things up to the audience interpretation is sometimes viewed as lazy storytelling, but sometimes it can also help and shift focus to other, more important things. These are just a couple tips for basic character creation to get hopeful writers started. The last piece of advice I leave you with, and the best piece of advice I have ever received in regards to character creation, is always remember the reason why you were attracted to whatever it is you want to achieve with your character and their story, and then play it up to tell your story. Be it their aesthetic, their theme, race, motivation, whatever. And don't ever forget that. Thanks for watching.